Today we will present a brief overview of U.S. beef cattle production and present some of the environmental issues associated with this sector. The U.S. is the world's largest beef producer, producing 18% of the world's beef. As you can see, the second largest producer is Brazil at 16.8%. The majority of this is produced in the Great Plains region from Texas to Nebraska, with Texas at number 1, Nebraska at number 2, Kansas at number 3, and Oklahoma at number 5. In recent years, the number of farms has been decreasing while the size of the farms have been increasing. There are two main types of beef production in the U.S. One is cow-calf operations, and the other is cattle feedlots. Cow-calf operations are typically smaller in size, with the average herd size being about 40 head. Cow-calf operations rely more on range and pasture forage and require little to no grain. An example of a cow-calf operation would be the University Beef Unit. Cattle feedlots are much larger in size and stock the animals much closer together. Feedlots feed with grain and other concentrates to produce higher quality and weight. Most of these operations are concentrated in the Great Plains and have fewer than 1,000 head. While lots with more than 1,000 head make up only 5% of all feedlots, they hold 80 to 90% of the market share.
Unlike other animal production facilities, cattle farmers are not able to respond instantly to prices and the market changes. To succeed in this, they use something called the cattle cycle, which are cyclical increases and decreases in herd sizes over time. It usually takes 8 to 12 years for them to respond to price changes. So as you see in this graph here, as a large number of animals are harvested, prices fall dramatically. Therefore, cow inventory goes down. As prices climb after a harvest, cow inventory slowly returns to its peak and repeats the cycle. One of the biggest issues with cattle production is the environmental impact through air quality. Cattle production contributes to 3 greenhouse gases: carbon dioxide, which is mainly through the use of fossil fuels on the farm; methane emissions, which make up the biggest proportion of those 3, mostly from the feed digestion in the animal. Nitrous oxide results from manure and is greatly reduced by animal feed rations and proper diets. Over time, the environmental footprint has been reduced because of improved technology, specifically feed. In order to address the methane problem, developers in Argentina developed a cow methane backpack, as this animation shows. Its main purpose is to capture the methane gas emitted by the cows, condense the gas, and then it can be used to produce electricity. On average, a cow can produce 80 gallons of methane a day, which, if fully captured and used for power, can operate a 100-liter fridge for a full day. This is a picture of an actual cow methane backpack. It's strapped onto the cow, as shown here, and tubes are inserted into the cow's skin that captures the gas. There are 3 types of systems used in cattle production to deal with waste. It's generally not common with pasture systems, but in feedlots it is a necessity. The 3 systems are solid, slurry, and lagoon. Lagoon is by far the most common and is used when large amounts of runoff are needed to be contained.